Hello everyone, Hawaii Favo here. Today I wanted to do a video on the Neptune 8 packs breakout box, and I wanted to show you guys how I got it set up to do what I wanted it to do, which was every time I open up the canopy lid, I want the radions to shut off and a subset of lights to turn on. The reason being for that is I basically just got tired of being blinded every time I opened up the canopy. And if I was doing maintenance, it could be quite dark in there too. So this way it just gave me those lights to allow me to see exactly what I'm doing more clearly, for cleaning purposes, and as I said before, so I don't get blinded when I open up the canopy. There wasn't really any good resources out there that showed me exactly what I wanted to do. So it's actually a very simple process, and I'm going to be able to sum this up basically in just a couple minutes, but it took me forever to figure out what I needed to do, and quite a bit of trial and error was involved too with regards to the wiring. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did. So to start off, I'm going to show you what happens when I lift the canopy lid up now. As you can see, the canopy is lifted, the radions turn off, and these subset of LEDs turn on. And this is all in part due to this magnetic contact switch. What happens is you normally see these on windows or home security systems, so that when a window or door is opened and the alarm is on or armed, it will trigger that alarm. So you can utilize these with the Apex. They're very simple. They're two wires that run from the very low voltage and easily set up with the Apex breakout box. So this white wire that you see here from the base unit, you could call it, runs down the back of the tank into the wall and into the fish closet. So I'm going to go ahead and close this lid now. You'll see the lights turn off and the radions turn back on again. So very simple, but very, very cool to have. And you can even apply that to your your cabinet light as well. In fact, I actually do have a cabinet light in there, and I'm thinking of getting another one of those contact switches or magnetic contact switches and applying it in the same way, but we'll see. So as we come in here, we're going to continue looking at the physical setup, and then we'll come back to the code portion. And you can see the white cable there at the bottom there running up through and into the breakout box. The wire that's used for this is called, and I know nothing about electronics, but I should point out, all wiring. So this has all come about through a lot of research and a lot of trial and error. So this wire is called a gauge 2 wire. And as you can see, it consists of a copper wire, and I'm just going to call it a silver wire, or a silver colored wire, just for the purposes of this video. So the copper wire is plugged into the ground port of the breakout box, and the silver wire is connected to L1. They're numbered 1 through 6, and I just put it into switch 1 just for simplicity's sake. And that's basically it. That is the physical configuration of the contact switch to the breakout box. Now, I actually went through a few combinations before I got that to work. If there was, a little video out there or something that provided a little bit of information on that, that could have saved me quite a bit of time. So that's what I went with, and that's what worked for me. And that's it. That's all we have so far as the physical setup of the breakout box and that contact switch. So the next part is configuring it in Fusion. So as you can see here, we have switch 1. By default it is closed, so when those contacts are close together, let's pretend my finger and thumb are those contacts, that's the closed position. As soon as I open up that canopy, it's going to open up, and that's going to trigger the lights. So let's go and look at the canopy lights first of all. This is a code that I had set off by default. If switch 1 open, then on. So as soon as those contacts split, those lights are going to be triggered on. And you can do this by using the advanced menu of the control type where you can set your code. So that's for the cabinet light or the canopy light. As we come over here, we're going to look at the radions, and I've taken that same bit of code, but instead of then on, I've changed it to then off. And that's it. That's all that there is to it. So I'm going to copy that code into the description for you, just that one line, and then you guys can apply that as you wish. But as I said, it's a very simple, easy to set up feature, and it can be applied to a lot of things, including an auto top off box. Auto top off switch or a float switch. There's a lot of other suggestions in the Apex manual of utilizing this breakout box. So I hope that's been helpful to you guys. If you have any questions, comments, please let me know, and I'll be glad to help you out in any way that I can. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.